whisperer, and here we talk about books all the time. So welcome. Today, actually, it's a very exciting video because my birthday was 3 days ago, and when I'm filming this, and so I went on a trip with some friends, and I came back with a lot of gifts, mainly books, which makes me so happy. So today we're talking about all of the books that I got for my birthday. Yay! Okay. First and foremost, let's start with the books I actually gifted myself, because you need to give yourself gifts as well. So first, I actually ordered some books online, and they got to me two days before my birthday. So I count them as a birthday gift as well that I gave myself. Okay, and I am so excited to have these books because I've been wanting to get into this particular author for a while, but it's intimidating, and you will understand why. In a second. But I ordered these books from the US, so it was a real gift because I picked exactly the covers that I like, which here in Europe they exist, but they are a bit redesigned, so they are kind of black and white-ish, and I hate that. I wanted the colorful ones, so I ordered them from the US, and they got here 2 days before my birthday. So here they are. It's the whole Throne of Glass series, the complete paperback, colorful Throne of Glass books. I am so beyond excited to be owning these books, and I have no idea where I'm going to put them, but who cares? So we have the Assassins. Blade. The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas, obviously, which is the novellas, kind of a prequel from what I understand, and I do plan on reading this one first. I know it's a debated thing, and you know what, to each their own. It's our own reading journey, so I do like to be emotionally wrecked, so I'm going for that order. Also, I struggle going back in time, so I prefer to read things chronologically. But yeah, that's a whole other video for another time. So we've got the Assassin's Blade. Midnight. Crown of Midnight. And these first 3 books are an actual acceptable length. And then it starts to go downhill. I love that. Then we have Queen of Shadows. Actually, I still have to receive Hair of Fire, and I forget if it's before or after Queen of Shadows. But I have to receive it in the next week, so it will get here. So I have Queen of Shadows. That's when they start to get thicker and it sounds so different. But I love that. At least they're floppy, you know. So that will be easy to read. Empire of Storms. I love the sounds these books make. This one is my favorite aesthetics wise because yellow and orange are my favorite colors. So Tower of Dawn. How cute is that? I'm so excited, and I love that the spines match as well. I love that. And finally, this book, I can't. I like that. And the fact that technically it's not even 1,000 pages is pissing me off. That is 27 degrees here today, and I have to close all the windows to record, so I'm actually dying out here. But one of my goals, I was saying, for this year is to start reading Sarah J. Maas. I think I'm going to start from ACOTAR. I already have the whole set of the ACOTAR books, and then work my way through Throne of Glass, etc., etc. But I'm really excited to read Throne of Glass for some reason. So let me just read you the blurb for Throne of Glass, which technically is the first book. Where is it? I lost it. Okay. There we are. Lethal, loyal, legendary. In a land without magic, an assassin is summoned to the castle. She has no love for the vicious king who rules from his throne of glass, but she has not come to kill him. She has come to win her freedom. If she defeats 23 murderers, thieves, and warriors in a competition, she will be released from prison to serve as the king's champion. Her name is Selena Sardotian. I have no idea. The crown prince will provoke her, the captain of the guard will protect her, and a princess from a faraway country will befriend her. But something rotten dwells in the castle, and it's there to kill. When her competitors start dying mysteriously one by one, Selena's fight for freedom becomes a fight for survival, and a desperate quest to root out the evil before it destroys her world. Yes. Okay, so it sounds like there's the trials trope, which I'm a sucker for. So that was my first auto gift, the gift I gave myself, the whole Throne of Glass series. The whole Throne of Glass series. Okay, moving on. The day before leaving for my trip, so the day before my birthday, I actually went to some bookshops because I couldn't deal with the heat anymore. So I looked for refuge in bookshops, and there I bought two books that are high on my radar. Actually, I want to read them in soon. I don't know if I will make it in summer, but I want to read them soon. The first one is the Rose Birkin by Sasha Payton Smith. How gorgeous is this book with the foiled stuff? I love it, and I love the cover. So all I know about this book is that, well, first of all, it's been on my TBR since it came out. I have no idea where I saw this mentioned first, but since it came out, it's been on my TBR because it's all the vibes I love about a fantasy, like a romantasy. From what I know, this gives Fae, Selection, and Bridgerton vibes. So, I mean, I have loved the Selection when I read it. I remember being obsessed. I even reread it, I think, and it's one of the only YA series I've reread throughout the years. So I love that. But as usual with of summary, the vibes, the tropes. So let's read the blurb. England, 1948. The season is officially open. High society girls line up to bargain with the immortal queen, Maureen, for qualities that will win them suitors. A perfect smile for the loss of a finger, an exquisite talent for piano in exchange for one's happiest childhood memory. Lady Ivy Benton's season arrives with a shocking twist. The queen announces a competition to win the hand of her fair son, Prince Bram. And marrying the prince is a prize that could save Ivy's family from ruin and her sister from the bargain that destroyed her. Yet every glittering fatal has a rotting heart, and amidst lavish balls, vicious competitions, and a dangerous alliance with Prince Bram's irresistible brother, Prince Ahmed, Ivy soon realizes that at the center of this contest lies a dark plot that could destroy all of England and her heart along with it. Okay, excuse me, sir. This is giving love triangle as well. It's giving enemies to lovers. It's giving everything I needed to give, you know. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. And the last book I bought myself. Silver Elite. Silver Elite by Danny Francis. Another stunning cover. I love this design. It says here, her mind is her deadliest weapon. Intriguing. So, obviously, this book went quite viral recently. What I know about this is that it's a dystopian romance, and it kind of made everyone go crazy. And for dystopian again, maybe it's kind of a nostalgic sort of read. I have no idea. There's a bookmark in there. But yeah, that's what I know about this book, and honestly I need to read this very, very soon, because it gets frustrating to be a reader sometimes, because there are so many books and so little time. Even when you do have a lot of time, you feel like you don't have enough time, you know, to read all the books you want to read. So it can be a bit daunting, but I finally bought Silver Elite, and I'm ready. So let's read the blurb. In the first book of a sizzling dystopian romance series, psychic gifts are a death sentence, and there are rules to survival. Trust no one. Ren Darnington has spent her whole life in hiding, honing her abilities and aiding the uprising in small ways. On the continent, being modified means certain death, and Ren is one of the most powerful mods in existence. When one careless mistake places her in the hands of the enemy and she's forced to join their most elite training program, she's finally handed the perfect opportunity to strike a devastating blow from the inside. Lie to everyone, but training for silver block can be deadly, especially when you're harboring dangerous secrets and living in close quarters with people who want you dead. And whatever you do, don't fall for your greatest enemy. As its stakes grow even higher, Ren must prove herself to Silver Block. But that's easier said than done when your commanding officer is the ruthless and infuriatingly irresistible Cross Redden. And as war rages between mods and those who aim to destroy them, Ren must decide just how far she's willing to go to protect herself, and how much of the continent is worth saving. Some blurb writers are really good at writing their blurbs, because sometimes some blurbs just suck and you're like, okay, thank you. Or they give you like the whole book, whereas I love this. It's intriguing enough without giving you everything, but it sucks you into the story even just by learning about the book, reading the blurb. So it sounds like it's an enemies to lovers as well, which is my favorite drop ever. So Silver Elite. Next, I have some books that have been gifted to me. So first of all, let's go over the books my boyfriend bought me. I have So this is a book that's on my summer TBR list. If you're not new here and you've seen my summer TBR video, you will know that I included this in my immediate TBR. I need to read this. I've been wanting to read this since it came out, and I think it's perfect for the summer. I want to read more about like pop stars and, you know, Daisy Jones and the Six Vibes, where you read about a music performer, like, you know what I mean. So this is one of the books on my list for that. And that is Honey by Isabel Banta. So what do I know about this book? I know that it talks about this girl who was a pop star in the 90s, I believe. Yes. And she gets together with a guy from a boy band. And just knowing that, I'm sold, because I am the biggest One Direction girly. So, you want to talk to me about boy bands? Let's go right ahead. Okay. Yeah. So, let's read the blurb. I didn't like to perform. I liked to be loved. It is 1997. Oh, that's my birth year. And Amber Young has received a life-changing call. It's a chance thousands of girls would die for. The opportunity to join a girl group in Los Angeles and escape her small town. She quickly finds herself in the orbits of fellow rising stars Gwen, a driven singer-dancer, and Wes, a member of the biggest boy band in the world. As Amber embarks on a solo career and her fame intensifies, she increasingly finds herself reduced to a body, a voice, an object, surrounded by the wrong kind of people and driven by a desire for recognition and success, for love and sex, for agency and connection. Amber comes of age at a time when the kaleidoscope of public opinion can distort everything, and one mistake can shatter a career. Hell yes. Absolutely, sign me up. So that was the first book my boyfriend got me, and he told me, I got you a book that you should already have, and I don't understand why you don't. What is this sound? Because I love Ali Hazelwood. So this is her newest release, Problematic Summer Romance, which is a spin-off of Not in Love, which I own but I haven't read yet. And yeah, the only reason I didn't own this yet is that I just didn't see it at the bookshop when I went. And thankfully I didn't, because it was a gift. And this just goes to show just how much he knows me, okay? Like, get yourself a supportive book boyfriend. I love how this book sounds. Also, I know that this book is set in Sicily, and I'm Italian. If you didn't know, I'm Italian. And my mom is from the south of Italy, so that's really fun. I cannot wait to read this. Actually, I've been to Taormina and the places they go to, so that will be exciting. Also, I know it's a age gap romance. I don't hate it, you know, but if it's not done well, yeah. I trust Ali Hazelwood though, so hopefully she's done us right? Let's just read the blurb. Maya Kilgore is 23 and still in the process of figuring out her life. Connor Harkness is 38 and Maya cannot stop thinking about him. It's such a cliche, it almost makes her heart implode. Older man and younger woman, successful biotech guy and struggling grad student, brother's best friend, and the girl he never even knew existed. As Connor loves to remind her, the power dynamic is too imbalanced. Any relationship between them would be problematic in too many ways to count, and Maya should just get over him. After all, he has made it clear that he wants her gone from his life. But not everything is as it seems, and cliches sometimes become plot twists. When Maya's brother decides to get married in Taormina, she and Connor end up stuck together in a romantic Sicilian villa for over a week. There on the beautiful Ionian coast, between ancient ruins, delicious foods, and natural caves, Maya realizes that Connor might be hiding something from her. And as the destination wedding begins to erupt out of control, she decides that a summer fling might just be what she needs, even if it's a problematic one. The cover just gives 100% summer vibes. Now I'm debating to bring this on holidays, because it's a spin-off on Not in Love, so that means that I guess you can read them in whatever order, you know. But yeah, I love this. It will bring me back home, and I will be in Italy next week, so I might just start it there. Also, I forgot about the brother's best friend trope, so I'm looking forward to that even more now. Problematic summer romance. Next, we have 4 books that were gifted to me by my group of friends. I'm really excited about this series. Because I've just read a book from this author who was a new to me author until then. And I loved it. It's gonna be, I think, one of my favorite books of the year. So I'm excited to go back and read her backlist with this. And I'm talking about the Love Light Farm series. So I don't really know the order they were published in, but I think the first one was Love Light Farms. Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. So yeah, I just read First Time Color by B.K. Borison and absolutely loved it. It was a 4.5. Gave me 5-star feelings though, so yeah, it's very high up on my list of favorite romances right now. And I knew she has this series out, but I never got around to it. I never bought it. And it's seasonal books, which I love, interconnected standalones that are season related. So obviously this is the winter one. I'm not gonna read the blurbs of each one of them because it's a series, but I know some tropes. So I know that it's set in a small town. The female main character's family owns a Christmas farm and she's trying to save the farm, and this is a fake dating trope. That's what I know about this book. And I love fake dating. I'm a sucker for the fake dating trope, so this will be exciting to read come Christmas time. And we have this is between a tattoo artist and a corporate man who, I don't know what kind of job he does, like a businessman, who like each other, but they decide to just get it out of their system, have a one-night stand, but obviously it doesn't go as they wanted to because they have feelings. Plus, this whole thing happens in a small town, so obviously everyone is meddling, and yeah. Then we have the spring book, mixed signals. Mixed signals. I love these covers, by the way. From reading the blurb, this one gives First Time Color meets Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. And I've loved both those books, so they should be fun. So this follows a bakery owner, or FMC, and guy from the small town they live in, I guess. And our FMC is just looking for a real love story. Feeling the butterflies. She still believes in love, but she's given up on finding that. So our MMC decides to help her, and he believes in love, but he doesn't manage to get past the first date because he has had a crush on our FMC his whole life. So it's giving he falls first as well. And he proposes a series of no strings attached dates just to get her back into the dating world. But obviously, there are indeed strings. And finally, this summer book in the weeds. In the weeds. This is about an influencer and a farmer. So they actually meet and have a one-night stand in a bar in the city, and then they never see each other again until she goes to his farm for influencing stuff. And I think I'm going to love this whole series. Plus they look like quick reads, they're not too long. So we're adding those to the shelves as well. I can't wait to read them. Last book of this haul is a book I actually bought this morning. I went out with the idea of buying Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid to celebrate the fact that we hit 100 subs, because you have to celebrate every single tiny thing, right? So I wanted to go get Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, but I want specifically the UK edition with the UK cover, and I know they have it in another bookshop, but the one I went to didn't have it. They only had the American version, so I will go back to my usual bookshop for that. But I was just browsing and I saw a book I've heard nothing about, which is always great. I love finding new books, but I read the blurb of this book and I found it really interesting. It was not even expensive and I had a gift card, so you know, Shen. This is kind of thick. I didn't even look. It's more than 500 pages actually. But it sounded really interesting and the cover is cute as hell as well. So I just picked it up. I think it's part of a series because I see here, but I can't really see because there's a sticker thing, but let me see. I think it's part of a series because here you have 2 more books. My Dark Romeo, My Dark Desire. I feel like I did hear something about My Dark Romeo. It sounds familiar, but I've never heard anything about this one, or I've never seen it anyway. So I'm excited to go into this. Let me read you the blurb. This sleeping beauty woke up to a nightmare. I'm marrying a beautiful monster, a crooked fraud, America's wealthiest bachelor. He claims we're in love, yet all I taste in our kisses is hate and lust. I don't remember why or how, but I do remember he's the enemy. Now I'm stuck inside a nightmare, and Oliver will do anything to keep me in the dark. So I'm feeling like this might be a dark romance, and I've never read a single dark romance book, and I'm not really interested in the genre. I'm too much of a girly pop, to be honest. I am indeed just like other girls, and I'm proud of it. But this one sounded intriguing. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I felt like the blurb was kind of eerie, but the cover is so beautiful, but when you look at it, it's kind of eerie as well. It's giving perfect life, but rotten life, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited about this. I'm happy I found a book I never heard anything about and picked it up on a whim like this. Love that for me. Let me know if you've read this, if you heard about this, or any of the books we discussed. But that was the last book in this haul. I just wanted to show you some other book related stuff. So first of all, I got a bunch of bookmarks from my friends. And these are all from this one bookshop in Paris. Calignani. Which is one of the oldest bookshops, the oldest, I believe, international bookshop in Paris. But yeah, I got a bunch of bookmarks, and in the south of France I actually got another bookmark, but it's a very specific, particular one. Here it is. And it has a jewel at the end like that, like a rose quartz crystal with a tiny feather. I don't know if you can see that. So, and then it looks like that on your book. This one specifically was giving me fantasy, so that's why I decided to go with that one. It's giving me Crimson Moth or something, but it's really, really cute. I love it. So yeah, I got that one as a bookmark as well. And finally, my boyfriend actually gifted me two Nintendo Switch games. Cat Rescue Story. Which is this very cute game. I've already started it. It's a very cute game about this girl who inherits a house where a lot of cats usually went to when her aunt owned the place, and she decides to turn it into cat rescue center basically. So you receive a lot of cats and then you take care of them and you match them with a family for adoption. It's so cute. As you've seen in another video, she made a guest appearance. I have a cat. But yeah, so this is so cute. It's very like cozy. I'm very into cozy games. So yeah, I love this. And the second one is the new Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is this version where actually it's in a world where the usual Zelda main character disappeared and the princess he's always trying to save actually becomes the heroine. And it's very cozy, coded. I haven't even opened this yet, as you can see, but if you look at the graphics, you will see they are very different from the usual Zelda games. But yeah, I love Zelda and I love cozy gaming, so I'm so excited about this. Obviously, the camera had to die right at the end of the video, but so sorry if it moved around. But as I was saying, let me know if you would like to see a cozy gaming video as well. I would love to do that if you're up for it. But yeah, those were all the gifts I got for my birthday, so happy birthday to me and to you. If you had a birthday or if your birthday is coming up. Any fellow cancers, let me know. As usual, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, join excited.